There we go. Yo, Eric, EB, can you hear me? Hopefully you can. I'm trying to get some things locked in. I need to actually turn on some of this volume. Let's see. Right. Let's just go to the field. How's it going? At this point, man, it might as well be Fly Eagles Fly, man. My Steelers look horrible. Might as well throw this on. Got the cleanest stuff in the background. I'm gonna do this.
Let's see if that worked. By the way, is this Eric or is it Jared in here right now? Or both? Yeah, that actually I actually hear myself there, so hopefully y'all can hear me. So let me I'm gonna just do this stuff just to kind of get myself back into all this again. Do this against random defense. Yeah, this isn't gonna be the final overlay for everything. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm gonna just go back to this one. The stock bootleg overlay. All right, cool. So yeah, man, it's been a minute since I've been on Madden, so I'm about to be mad rusty. I'm gonna do a little 5-0 call here. This guy here is gonna be hot. So yeah. So he comes out. Let's see here. Call this. This guy here is gonna be the hot read. And yeah, I'm big rusty. So he's coming into the box. Boom. Have him come over. There is something you should usually do for that, but so once again he's coming down up in the box. Do this, and we are going to read that. Boom. Usually I like to highlight the receiver that's I read that wrong. Should have cut up sooner. He had the outside, he had that leverage outside. 5-0 call. Read him. Wrong button. Yeah, I'm big rusty right now. I'm gonna throw into this blitz. I'm looking. They come out. Should have thrown that a little bit earlier. Yeah, you're gonna see me struggling today. It's probably not the right run for this with that zero tech right in there. Look, he's there. Actually, you know what? I am being big goofy. Okay, here we go. Because there's a lot of different stuff I could do with this, but the three. Need to lead that more up the field. And he blitzes. Called. Whew, the rust is crazy. He's coming up in the box. He's coming. Boom. I need to get rid of that sooner. Throw it to B. Seems we're going to be open on a fire zone. Set up the mic too high. Stays too high. What in the actual world was that, though? Wow. Let me see this. High-low read across the middle. You see he steps up. So look at this space over here. That other ball should have been thrown right in this window right here. And that's Madden for you. I guess it was under pressure, supposed to be under pressure, but goodness gracious. Look at that. Ooh, a little cover two pressure right there. Too high. 5-0 call. This guy here is going to be the hot. Gonna look. Stays too high. Right over the middle. Switch to a gun flex close. It's probably a horrible run in that situation. Actually, you know what? I completely forgot about something. So here we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add not that camera. Oh, I forgot. I can't add that camera. So ah, here we go. Wow, this is big bootleg. Get rid of that. That'll have to be later. Here we go. Zone. You see, we got the 3 tech, same side as the running back, which means that should have the advantage. Oh, they sent a blitz. Perfect. Once again, we got that look. So our 1 tech should get double teamed. I'll send him out this way. You don't blitz. Look at that. Boom. I'll say it again. You see the 1 tech is right there. Doesn't. Boom. Look at that. 5 yards. So too high look. What we're gonna do. Wrong button, but should have dumped that off to the tight end or single high. I'll do this one. Read this. Ah, he gets tangled up. Actually, that's perfect. Dump it off to the running back. Look at that, man. Hey, we getting back. We getting back in there. Do this, and it should shift to the left there, which means um, Roquan should be the hot. He doesn't come. Look at that. Should have thrown it a little bit earlier. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Single high. Ah, this was a cover one hole, it looks like. And you see the rub action. See that rub action we get here with this stacked look. Now, I would like to see this defender to I'd love to see that defender there kind of go with him, but I guess he's a defensive end or he's primarily an edge rusher, so that awareness isn't going to be there. But I would love to see the attempt to go with him. Boom. And that's why I said I threw it a little late. If I seen him flat-footed there, I should have. Ball should be out probably right here. You know, Queen's back is to the ball. If I thrown it at the right time, he would have probably caught it more. So I'm trying to think, probably about here, and then I would have had the chance to get up, more upfield. But now we're gonna look. He dropped back. And sometimes I wonder if people actually understand how difficult some of this stuff is. So it's a single high look. So yeah. Actually, we're gonna do this, shift to the left. He's gonna be the hot. And I made the wrong read. Hit the running back there. We're gonna get back in our bag. So just because I've seen this so much, we're gonna look at a high low. Oh my gosh. High low. He stays back. We hit underneath. This is giving all the symptoms of a cover zero. Yep. Should have got rid of the ball sooner. Oh, okay. All right. Got some. I gotta look more at this. So actually, somebody I follow, Zando, or I'm subscribed to Zando, really good YouTuber. I don't know if you're watching this now or later. Definitely check out Zando if you want to get more. But I was reading this completely wrong. But yeah. Just look at this. Boom. Hit him underneath. It's a shallow or a so now we're targeting outside. My gosh. I hope that Madden actually keeps this to where if you have a good or a good quarterback, it pays off. And when you have a bad quarterback or a not as good quarterback, um, you know, I really hope these ratings continue to matter. So we're gonna run it like this. Boom, hit over top. They sent a nice little blitz there. I'm gonna look at this. And these reads are quick. Look at this. This is a 5-man pressure and a single high. Look at that. You can tell because the safety comes down. And actually, I remember watching QB School, and you kind of throw, if you're looking at these safeties and they rotate, and you have a post same side as the safety is coming back. I know this is cover 3 simply for the fact that he zone turns. I mean, yes, the first off, the wide receiver is inside of him anyway, onto the inside shoulder, I should say. But also, and this is a condensed set, so just looking at how far off he's playing, how much cushion he's given, and that zone turn, um, I know this is cover 3. So what I want to do now is when you see this safety start going back and this safety buzz down, I'm throwing right into the area that this safety came from, right? I know he's not going to he doesn't want to get beat to the outside. He's staying outside. And because it's an in-breaking route, boom, look at that space. And what's nice is the shallow cross. You have 2 shallow routes occupying this mid read here, or this hook zone. It should be a mid read, and I know there's only going to be 6 people out. Look at this. You have your deep middle, your outside third. You have your 3 underneath. And the reason he's a little further back is, like I said, he's buzzing down. But you see here, 1 goes underneath and inside. 2 is now your next threat outside, and he's coming vertical. He has to stay outside, so I don't like the position he's in. I wish he would kind of buzz down and keep angling towards the numbers at the very least, maybe. Or, I mean, I guess I can see having this kind of leverage, but I'd rather him stay a little bit outside and, um, you know, because you at the very least have help deep middle. The only thing you're worried about now is your middle linebacker covering underneath, or is he staying back and attacking, attacking shallow, which in this case, he attacks shallow. But if you look, you see he turns his head towards the tight end because the number 1 from this, the passing strength goes underneath, and the tight end decides to go past. So now he's looking to cover deep and go shallow. However, he just kind of gets tricked a little bit. But yeah, but like I said, with this blitz, I called it correct. I blocked from the inside out. You see here, I have a 5-0 call. That just means big on big on big. It's just one single teams all throughout. Boom. These 5 are taking these 5. If he blitzes or he blitzes, they're the hot, and I go off that hot read. You see this nickel is blitzing. However, I have a check release back out here. So at the very least, I'll get a nice chip. And look at that. Solid protection. I don't sprint out. I see it coming. I got a nice little double team this side too. My line slid. My line slid over. Oh, I see. And also what helped is Clowney ends up being a defender as well. So I get a double team here on this outside to help. Because if you see, Chooks is right here. Chooks is looking first outside. He fakes that, and then he helps out. Now that helps me out when it comes to kind of drifting away from the blitz, and I plant my feet and boom, look at that. Throw opposite of the roll. Look at that space. Look at the space. I know he's going to be able to make an attempt on this tight end. GP further back. Boom. Nice little play there. Here, I'm seeing single high. He's off to the side. But actually, look at this. Real life, I probably would not have thrown it that late. I would have gotten DJ killed there. But once again, he comes down in the box. That's a very light box, too. Run that ball. In real life, most teams is running the ball 20 times out of 20 in that case. So I'm looking, they roll. I hit the wrong button too. Here, I'm actually doing this. My middle linebacker should be the hot. So they both come down. And this is an all-out blitz. And look at that. Let your playmakers make plays. Switch it up here. Once again, I see this light of a box. I don't care. I'm running a rock every time. Pick up 5. Even though I don't like that front. Not advantageous for my my center, but I'm looking here. Do it late. Looking here. Of course, he drops it. I need to lead it a little bit more, too. Double high. Ooh. Pick up the first down. And honestly, I might mess with this run play in this one because I done forgot some of the stuff. I have it all written down somewhere, but so we got curls. Hello cross is good. I want to say post wheel drag was in there as well. Excuse me, man. Just gonna run this one. Yeah, I like this. Simply for that reason there. Look at that. Cover 1. I know it's cover 1 just simply for how everything's going. Where is grass? Grass is right now. Grass right now is deep middle. On the cut, I need to throw it right. I need to throw it like right now. Boom. Get it over top. I threw it late because even though this defender is man on man and this is weird coverage right here, Madden has this weird coverage. I don't like that at all. But I mean, you're playing inside. It's just one of those like your help is inside, deep inside, especially since it's condensed like this. Your help is inside. Stay outside. If this is how you're gonna play it, stay outside because you don't have help. You're not. The wide receiver isn't outside the numbers, and your sideline's not your help. The sideline's super far away. So stay outside. Why you would want to stay inside? Because if this was a double move, look at all this room. If he runs a post corner, boop, and then cuts back, and you're this far inside, cooked. Good quarterback leads it close to the sideline over here. It's cooked. Double high. I never want to do that for my quarterback. Like I said, your boy is rusty. Just want to look, double high. Get it to move over the center. Quick passes, quick passes. Boom. Single high. Let's do this. And I want those two to be my hot. Look at that. Get the ball out quick. This would be, early game passing scheme. So now they're rolling. And I'm gonna do it like actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, I screwed that one up. Lead them there. I screwed that one up. I'm gonna let this go on for a little bit longer, and then I'm getting off. I just wanted to do a little test. What up, Tay Weezy? Got a little getting back on the Madden. Haven't been on it in like 3 months. Doing a little test stream. Got a new laptop. Just wanting to see how this works. This isn't gonna be the final setup, but just wanted to see how it work out. How you doing? That's a horrible pass right there. I know you gonna see me with all the rust on. Aim for the outside shoulder or the inside hip. Actually, you know what? I need to practice them outside zones. Aim for the inside hip of the tight end. Make your cut. Boom. He had that inside leverage. Gonna cut up. Especially on these light boxes. I'm running the ball inside hip. Cut up. Pick up my 5 yards. Outside zone, man. Very underrated. Not enough teams use it. Shanahan definitely a genius. Man, I'm good. Man, I'm good. I finally got some time to relax for a little bit, man. I'm out of school, graduated. Got me a little interview on the 27th or the 27th to the 29th. I'll get back on that, but yeah, hopefully I get this job, man. And yeah, once I get all this stuff ported over from my hard drive, I'll have some music in the background too, so it's not so sterile in here. Single high. Ooh, double high. Just gonna take off. So it looks like a single. We're gonna do a little 5-0, big on big. We're gonna just look. Boom. We're gonna run a little outside zone. Look at the inside hip. Right there, I still didn't run it right. Right decision. Just on them outside zones, you just gotta, once you see the hole, boom, make a cut. Make a cut and just sprint forward. Let's just keep working with this inside hip. I'm late to see. I'm late seeing the hole. In that first 3 steps. Inside, boom, and just sprint forward. Turn on the jets. That's what it is. You don't hesitate in the zone runs. Outside zone. Look at that inside hip. He's getting double teamed. Just get out of there. Boom. A lot of people, you'll see a lot of people on YouTube when they run outside zone or stretch or something like that. They want to take it all the way out here, and you give the defense the chance to contain you. And that's not how you're supposed to do it. Look at that inside hip of the tight end. Make your cut and explode. You see right there, boom. Actually, let me get it. And that's the great thing about this run. Look at that. You look at the inside hip. I mean, this should be a double team, or what he should have done was, if I remember correct, he should be taking, oh my goodness, he should be taking, dang, I can't do nothing to this right. So what should happen is, if I can get on him, he should be helping double team 92 just for a second, get him going to the outside of 76, and then work his way up to this linebacker. And then same thing, 61 needs to get over here. 73, Seomalu, he need to work up to this linebacker here. And then 65 needs to get in front and seal off this end. Obviously, he's free. He's not going to do too much in this. But 78 almost stepping out like he about to pull, which is not good. He should have done that and then cut up field earlier. This would have made this a lot easier to read. And you see Cole does a good job. Drive to the middle of the chest and kind of like swivel around to create that little hole there. So he cannot, get inside leverage. Or so he can't get outside leverage, sorry. But yeah, this was made weird. And I cut up honestly what I should have done, because Freiermuth did a perfect job of just getting him out of the way and down, basically out of the play down this way, right? What I should have done is, like I said, if I'm looking at the inside hip, I see this right here, I go straight through this hole. The thing is, Daniels made this weird, and I was like, if I were to just fly through the hole that way, I'm getting blown up. I cut inside here just because if you see Mason Cole, hi, my cat over here throwing a little tantrum. Mason Cole got good, leverage here. Trooks holds the block, cut up inside, boom. But yeah, man, a solid run game. Watch out, Puff. All right, she want to come up in here. Um, but yeah, man, solid run game. It get you going. Look at that. Boom. Nas, you just don't got that get up and go speed. Now this is an obvious cover zero look. You're just gonna throw this rock. Look at all that. That works so well just because as long as you get the middle blocked really well, and a lot of people don't realize this. So I did it once and again. I make him the mic. If he comes in, which I don't like how Mason Cole does this, it's really dumb. Do you want to get on the mic? But when Mason Cole does this, dang, hold up. It just makes everything so weird. But honestly, I mean, I guess it gets blocked up, right? It's just Madden being Madden. Because really, it should be this. These linebackers should be hot. Um, I see him sprint in, but I think it's just because of Madden knows who's rushing in and who's not. Um, okay, tough. Hold on. Goodness gracious, girl. There you go. So, um, yeah. Anyway, it gets blocked up really well. And look at that, man. Deep middle of the field is wide open. As soon as he makes that cut, you see I'm already throwing the ball right now. I know this is man, so Humphreys, once again, this is weird. He should be in a trail technique. As soon as he cuts in like that, trail technique. Because once again, this is horrible. But if you were to um if you were to play like this in real life, once again, if this is a double move, you getting torched outside. Most of your help, if you're a cornerback, is going to be inside, especially if you're inside the numbers like this. So him being inside like this, all all he has to do is cut back out. It don't matter how good you are. He throws a deep route to the corner, throws it the ball to the pylon, lot, put some a little bit of air in there. That cornerback is not getting there. I may look at one more play. Then I'm gonna get up out of here and okay. Puff. I love you too. But you gotta let me do my thing right real quick. I'm gonna look at single back actually. And showed y'all dudes close a lot. This one's pretty nice. You got shallow cross once again. Inside zone, wide zone. And instead of that, you can actually, no, you do that. Come out in the power O. My cat in here. My cat is in here going crazy. Baby girl, I'm gonna be off in a second. Just give me 2 seconds. Yeah. So we got Y zone. Usually there is a rhyme and reason as to why you choose certain sides to run this Y zone to, but boom, cut up. One, it sets up your bootlegs that you're running. Set up the bootlegs. And then also you start getting your defense to favor the run strength. That way, when you start coming out in passing plays, they're light that side. So you can always hit them with a counter like so. It gets devastating. Then they don't know which, they don't know the direction you're running your plays, things like that. So running our wide zone. I'm hesitating. That's why you don't hesitate when you do the zone runs. And we're gonna cut up. Ravens is just good in this game, man. Ravens defense is always pretty good. Running his wide zone. Look at that. That's why you look at the tight end. I seen that he got him pretty good there. Oops. So we look at his inside hip. Boom. Make that little cornerback pay. Run him over. Get up field. Run it again. He gets outside. I see that he had inside leverage. I tried to cut back in. I mean, it's Madden. Once again, we just gonna do outside zone. I just need to work on this. Boom. Long as you get 4 yards, man. That's all you want to run. 4 yards. Run this wide zone again. Cut up. Boom. It's not always about how most people do. When they run wide zone, they're just like, I want to beat everybody to the sideline, and this is what happens a lot of times. And I mean, obviously you'll get lucky because some people don't call the right defenses, they don't have the correct fronts. But I mean, look at this, boom. He had inside leverage. Honestly, I wish I could have cut up sooner. You just don't get possession of the player soon enough. But cut up. There's always a cutback lane. And look at that, 5 yards. Looked like nothing was going to happen. And usually these outside zones too are to create to stretch the defense horizontally so you can, get your cutback lanes. Now, here's another thing that you can look at. Because the offensive line is set evenly, is nice too, because if they start favoring that side, you can run your inside zone away from the 3 tech. I don't like how they blocked that at all. They didn't block it the right way. Should have been a double team. Move off. Boom. And you can start throwing in your power runs. Inside zone or wide zone. Once again, I look at his hip. Boom. You got a big bruiser. Use him like a big bruiser. You ain't gotta be fancy and juke and jive. Wide zone. Go and look at his inside hip. That's when, like I said, when they start doing a little too much to one side, that's when you start throwing in your counters, or you switch up the run direction. So they do something like this, inside zone. They got too much pressure on that side, and you hit them up to the opposite side. But in general, the wide zone scheme is pretty great. Especially when they start bringing pressure from the... I should have kept going outside. That's why you got to be consistent with your reads. Like, for instance, they're stacking that left side a lot. Right there. I got a little too excited trying to get outside. I should have cut back up, but looking here, it's just a good play on a linebacker there. I should have cut back up and further inside. They start stacking that side. Boom. And not every run's going to be amazing, but yeah, that's when you start mixing in these play actions. And I'm just throwing the ball at random there, but you start mixing that in because they might start throwing in blitzes and stuff. Get your shallow cross going. I forgot. I thought B was running the post, which he's not. So they start doing something like this. Horrible pass right there, actually. I wish I was a deep end, but it's not. So sometimes you just gotta live with what you got. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all for watching. Next time I guess I'll have like a um NHL. That's crazy. I'll have a legitimate stream going. It probably won't be for a little bit. I got to get stuff set up, but yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. Really appreciate it. See y'all next time.